Hello there guys and girls and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today is a really special video for one of two reasons. One, I'm flying the King Air 350i and not the A320, and two, we passed 100 subscribers! Woohoo! It's our first YouTube landmark. I'm really happy. It's going up by the hour. I think right now we're at something like 130, so I'm really happy. And to celebrate, we're going to be flying the King Air 350i like I mentioned. We're flying out of RAF Fairford down to Liverpool. It should be a really nice flight. It's only about 40 minutes or so. It's not too long. And I'm really excited to fly the King Air 350i. It's an aircraft I've flown on once in the past, and it's a really smart, yeah, dual propeller aircraft. So I'm really excited to get it going. So we'll jump in the cockpit, get everything set up, and we'll get on our way. So welcome to the cockpit. Yeah, I've not flown this many times. I've done a couple practice flights just to familiarize myself with it. Yeah, so don't expect this to be 100% true to life, because I know for a fact it will not be. But for the most part, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? So let's get things set up to the best of my knowledge. So we turn the battery on. Let that boot itself up. God, it's so modern, so nice. And turn the avionics.
System test. Okay.
So we can check this. We will set these to GPS. Oh, there we go. Set main to FMS. There we go. We don't need the timer just yet. Yeah, again, unfortunately, I've just remembered what it's like to be back in a default aircraft. Not everything is clickable and everything's really in-op, which is unfortunate, but, you know, can't really complain. It's just, it makes up for it in visuals because it looks really smart. I've just realised I turned that on earlier and I didn't actually need to. Actually, no, I do. Never mind. Much darker on my screen. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it, isn't it, for basic flying in this thing. I know you can do this properly realistic with the navs, the comms, and everything else, but for the sake of today's video, I'm not going to really bother with it, just because I want to get in the air and have a chat and stuff like that. So, I think it looks fine here. I'm going to get a pushback in a second just so I can do some finalizing checking. Yeah, that is pretty much it. There is really not much to do on this aircraft. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the little guy to push us back. Just make sure everything is looking okay. I don't really need to worry about the comms. We're not using ATC. Don't need to worry about that. So that is set. What I do need to worry about is that being far enough away so I can see everything. We'll release the parking brake so he can push us back. Or is that a her? Can't really tell. Ignition set. Oh. I was going to say ignition levers are set, everything is... Okay. I was like, hello. Off to a flying start. Yeah, the reason I'm getting pushed back is because I would go straight on here, but she has to go away after that, so we'll stop it here. Not the fastest of pushbacks.
Oral warning, okay.
Oral warning, okay. What a voice. We'll turn the taxi lights on, the beacon lights on, to let aircraft know that we are ready to start engines, and the engine sound startup for this is so nice. I love it. So, starting engine 1. Acknowledge caution. Engine 2 is coming alive. I did say engine 1 a second ago, I just realised. Yeah, no, engine 2 is coming on. Go ahead and start engine 2. Engine 1, god damn it! Not in the right frame of mind today. There we go. I'll please don't go and park there. Please don't do it. Please don't. Oh, I'm going to go around that then. Gosh. Ground crew is so incompetent. In the game, not in general. Okay. Go ahead and turn the gens on. Set these back to off. Taxi lights are on. Nav light is on. Beacon. We don't need our tail floodlights. I've just realised my flaps have dropped all the way. I don't know why that is. I didn't actually set them to do that. But we do need flaps 1. There we go. Looking really nice. Okay, well, we'll taxi down to the runway then. Give it some power just to warm the engines up. What I do like about flying the King Air is that it has a... Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same on most GA aircraft. Is that it has to sort of warm its engines up. So when you put the throttle up, throttle levers up, it takes a couple seconds for the engines to actually spin up, and they don't react immediately, which is very realistic, and I really like that they implemented that into the game, because in X-Plane 11, that was something that never really happened. You just sort of, you know, you push your thrust levers up, and the engines would just boom, straight up with them. Okay. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we're flying out of RAF Fairford. This is a add-on. It's not the most detailed, and it certainly isn't the most impressive, but it is a cool thing to have. For someone who's been to RAF Fairford a couple of times, it is nice to see in the flight sim, so yeah. And also the King Air, and there's nothing much to say about this really, this is just the default aircraft. I don't know if they do fly the King Air 350Is in the real life in the Royal Air Force. I know that this one is dressed in RAF liveries, but I don't know if they actually do. So if someone does know if they do fly them in real, I would assume they do, because they're apparently quite common, these 350Is, but I don't know. I'll be interested to find that out. So yeah, we passed 100 subscribers yesterday. I am absolutely staggered, because I was not expecting to pass 100 subs so soon, because the first video that launched on the channel was only about 2 or 3 months ago. It wasn't that long. And then I made the mods video, and that just shot up immediately. I was completely shocked. And yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody for commenting on that video. I've taken a lot of the constructive criticism on board. It will be implemented in the next videos I do, and videos going forward. But yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you to everyone who is subscribing to the channel at the moment. I know it's always a bit weird to subscribe to a channel that's only just beginning off, but you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. We'll go ahead and turn the landing lights on. We can turn the recognition lights on. I don't actually know what these are. I know what they are, where the lights are on the actual aircraft, but I don't actually know what they are used for. And if someone says recognition, I'm aware it's obviously for recognition, but you know, I would have thought the strobes and recognition were sort of the same sort of thing. Anyway, everything else is set. We'll turn the flight director on and the nav mode. We'll just do a quick check. Everything looking good. We are clear on the left, clear on the right. We will taxi onto the runway. Wow, those sounds are really good. Turn my mouse off, so that's not in the middle of the screen. It's a little bit tricky to taxi this aircraft, because it's got a... Oh, that's not a good thing. I've got no mouse. I've got no mouse. Why can't I see anything? Help me! Hey, after that short calamity, we were on the runway, ready to go. So, we'll start throttling up. Put the forward thrust, push it forward on the stick. to 80 knots. And we'll start to gently pull back. Gotta bring yourself up. There we go, positive rate. Gear up. Looking very nice. Just bring that throttle down a little bit. Go ahead and retract the flaps. And there's the nose coming down. We'll start our right turn towards our flight path. It's a bit windy today. You can see we're bouncing around quite a bit. So yeah, for this video in particular, I'm not using that many mods. I'm using the Liverpool mod, which I showcased in my previous more mods video. Definitely download that mod because that is a really nice airport to fly in and out of. Yeah, the RAF Fairford mod and the skin for the aircraft, I will link those all down in the description. Because last time, I need to stress that if I don't link the mods in the subscription, it's because all the mods can be found in the exact same place. If you go to the flightsim.2 website, all the mods can be found there. You literally just go to the search bar. If you want Liverpool, search Liverpool. If you want Gatwick, search Gatwick, and it'll just come up immediately. So that's why. But I will link them in this video because they are a little bit trickier to find. Yeah, onto the big matter. So 100 subscribers, or rather now I think it's going up. It's still going up right now. I mean, I'm looking at my updating page, and it's still flying up, and loads of comments. So I'm really happy that all of you are enjoying what I'm doing so far. It does mean an awful lot to me that my flight sim videos are doing well, and that you were enjoying them. So yeah, up to 132 subscribers at the time of making this video, over 3k views on my original top mods video, and 467 and climbing on my other mods video. So I'm really happy about that. That is, it means a lot to me. So yeah, thank you very much. Just thank you in general. It's really cool. Like I said earlier, I know it's not easy subscribing to a lesser channel, but you know, thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, we're just coming up to our cruise very soon. And once that happens, I'll leave you some cinematics and we'll get on our way to Liverpool. I'm really excited about the approach into Liverpool actually because I believe on this flight plan that I have selected, if I zoom out, I don't know why I'm so zoomed in. On this, yeah, we have to make the right turn, and we are going to be approaching the runway over the sea. Or, like, the little river part of it, at least, anyway. So I'm very excited for that. Throttle down a bit. And we are coming up to our cruise. Okay, well, I will see you guys when we're getting ready to descend into Liverpool. finally making that turn now. This is, I think, our second to last turn as we come into Liverpool now. So we're going to begin our descent. Liverpool Airport is just over here. So what's going to happen is we're going to continue straight along this flight path, take a small dip to the left, turn right, and then ready for our final approach. So we'll start our descent now to 3,000. We'll use the VS mode, and we will have a nice steady 1,000 feet per minute. Should up that a tiny bit just so we have plenty of time. Okay. Yeah, this flight's been really good fun, actually. I've just realised, actually, how decent the scenery is when you're low to the ground. Like, even though it's a little bit blurry when you look at it fully, it still looks really, really cool. Everything else is good. Turn that back on. Set 2,000. Start the descent. We'll start to throttle back as well. There's the airport just coming into view in the distance. Okay, solid stuff. Here we go, is the runway. We'll let it level itself out. We'll drop the flap as well, just to get our airspeed down. Manual. Okay, it's my aircraft. Turn that off. Just prop myself up. Oh gosh, there we go. Just prop myself up a little bit so I can see what we're doing, because it's got quite a high control board. We're under 2,000. It is weird after when you fly airliners on this flight. Oh god, not again. When you fly airliners on the flight sim, God, this game really does not want me to land, does it? Gosh, I'll finish that point. When you fly airliners on the sim, you do get surprised at how sensitive lighter aircraft are in the air. Like, just tiny movements just make the biggest difference. It's crazy. Right. Put the gear down. Take up landing flaps. Gonna straighten up with the runway a bit more. That's successfully connected again. I don't know why I keep losing connection. It's a bit weird. Just noticed there's some kind of Navy ship down there as well. If you're asking how do I know it's Navy, it is because I actually had a look at it when I was doing the airport review. Not review, the mods review, when I was showcasing Liverpool's airport. Okay, nice and easy. Ooh. Bit bouncy. 500. Sounds like a showman. 500. Oh dear, that needs some work. Or is that what it actually sounds like in the real plane? I've never observed it before. Got a really good rate of descent here. One would call it perfect. Cough, cough. We are down. Hard on the brakes. Straighten up a bit. Think we can make this turn off. Yeah. Release the brakes. Track the flaps. And welcome to Liverpool. Slow it right down. Turn the lights off and we'll go and park over at the GA ramp. Oh, there we go. That was a really fun little flight. I actually recommend that you all fly that because it's really easy. You can expect a couple more flights in the 350i because I really do like this aircraft. So, yeah, expect a few more of these types of flights. What we'll do is we'll go park over by that other aircraft over there. We'll go park up next to him, shall we? Quick blow down of the engine. Go. Okay, I'll release the manual brakes, set the parking brake. Yep, all good. And we can cut them off. Taxi light can come off. Turn the gens. Thank you very much. Let them throttle themselves down, turn them off. Yep, I know. There we go. Welcome to Liverpool. Don't need to do any of that now. We can just do a quick tidy up, turn the avionics off. B can come off, nav can come off because we're stationary. Everything is good to turn off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. Welcome to Liverpool. Yeah, really good flight. Once again, thank you for 100 subscribers. It really means a lot. I'll link all the mods I use in this video in the description as well, because I know a lot of you want to see the actual links to the actual places these mods can be found. So I'll do that in this video. But yeah, thank you much for watching this video. I'll be back with some more mods and more flights, so stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.